Peter Pepper picked the peck of pickle pepper.
Yeah, they can hear you, definitely.
Okay, cool. Oscar, just depends, man. My sleeping schedule tends to sort of walk through the day cycle, so I'm usually awake longer than 24 hours at a time. Well, not awake longer than 24 hours. My day usually lasts longer than 24 hours, including sleep. So give it a week or two, and I'll be awake in the middle of the night. Give it another couple of weeks, I'll be awake in the middle of the day. Slowly moves about. I'm an anytime owl.
Okay. Let's come back into Unity.
I enjoy it. Feels like it's my default.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, Death by Monkey. Can you hear me as well?
It's good.
Alright, I'm gonna get some Java. Java the Hutt.
Death by Monkey, can my music go up a little bit more? Because I myself can't even hear it.
Your audio should be recording directly from the device, Devin. Your volume should have no impact on it.
It's listed down below in a link.
Oh, cool. Hey, Death by Monkey. I have a name, you know. Not just Devin's brother. Hey, thanks for the follow, Death by Monkey.
I have a name. Thanks for the follow.
Martin double followed on both of his accounts.
Oh, that's illegal.
Yeah.
I'm telling.
I think that's gaming the system, man.
Ooh, he's stealing.
Thanks for the follow, guys. Hey, I won't tell anybody. I just get a free follower. Do you ever... Wait, you use your Keurig still, right, Devin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever overpack the container?
We don't use. I don't use that. But yeah, you used to. Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar. The person in Skype with me is Devin. Devin
I'm
Wisdom.
Devin.
That is my brother.
I'm a developer, and my name happens to be Devin.
No, Toy. Don't leave me.
Toik, don't go. Please. Please, Toik.
I will seriously miss you.
We need you. Is he going to bed?
He's going to reverse the follow train. He's going to unfollow.
Oh, really? Yes. Okay. He's probably upset because how long I left the stream up on my end while I slept.
No problem, Death by Monkey.
What do you say? I should just open up your stream.
Thanks, Kyle, for waking up Devin. I almost lost my sanity. He was awake for so long, and there was this faint buzzing noise. Hell yeah, Oscar. I love it. Best brother NA.
Yeah, try. Likewise with Kyle.
That monkey missed you, man.
Like, I think we were talking. No, actually, when I headed out, there was only 2 people on the stream. So, but I think it was him. He's been sitting here the entire time, and I feel really bad. Oh, we got a new follow.
How long did you actually get to sleep?
Hey, thanks for the follow, Oscar. How long did I get to sleep?
Yeah.
So I fell asleep at like, I don't know. I don't know generally when I fell asleep. I was just laying there with Amelia and then crashed.
You left your mic on the whole time.
No, I didn't actually.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There were ghosts, I swear.
I think it just has a humming or something.
the up position or something?
Johnny, reboot just followed me, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's Martin.
Shh.
You got 2 followers.
You just ruined it. It was supposed to be the best thing ever. I was gonna lift this like new celebrity like profile that he's created.
Did you guys know that ghosts watch you sleep?
I don't know if that's creepy. Like if they didn't act on it, like if they didn't act on me while I was sleeping, that's fine. Like, I would presume that they would be watching me sleep. But what a boring existence for them.
I'd be such a major troll ghost. I'd do the light flipping and, you know, the flinging of glasses and stuff like that.
But like, what if like, you know, that's like a finite thing you can only do. Like after a while, like you couldn't do it no more. That'd be just like the worst.
Oh yeah. Like the longer that you're a ghost, the more isolated you are and the crazier you get.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be no good.
I always thought of a great ending to like a sort of Hitchcock film would be that like the guy eventually dies, but come to find out that nobody actually dies. It's just the body stops working, but the mind is fully conscious still, and everyone's just stuck in the ground.
I think that's kind of what a lot of people think of death. An eternal darkness where you can't do anything.
Everyone's just sitting there screaming, "I'm not dead! I'm not dead! Let me out!"
Toy, that actually sounds kind of nice. Just eating random fruit and laying around in the hallways of your house.
Do you get to randomly throw it at things?
That could get messy, man.
Just be like, "I don't want this fruit no more!"
You eat food? What if it just passed right through you, man? You're astral.
Food eats you.
So lame.
Oh, I see. You start with first, huh?
Who? What'd you say?
I said you start with city first, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to do recording on that. That's basically it.
Yeah.
We haven't really checked any performance on it yet since I've done my updates. So.
The draw calls and tries and bursts were really good numbers.
No, you said down in the tunnel before I collapsed the subways down into those meshes that it was it was pretty gnarly, and so I just wanted to see if that affected it.
Okay. This is done baking. I'll give it a try. Man, 5.2. I just read the entire changelog for 5.2. It's in release candidate 1 now. So.
Pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. There's per pixel reflection probes now.
Oh, per pixel?
Per pixel.
So it's not vertex coloring? That's fucking awesome.
Yep, and unlimited numbers of light probes can now
What?
shade a single model from
What?
different angles. Yeah.
I guess that is true. You could bring it up to a per pixel level because it's just a condensed point of light.
Yep.
It's just a light sample.
It's moving to screen space, basically. So that's their first setup for full screen space reflections, SSR. So the next update that they have will have full screen space reflections with a fallback to light probes where screen space data is unavailable.
Oh my god, I just creamed my pants.
Yeah. There's so much stuff in 5.2 that looks really nice.
That's amazeballs.
Yeah. What's up, Gunk Fighter? Morning, people. It's fucking midnight, man. Where are you at?
copy.
Good. All right, Oscar. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Night, Oscar.
Death by monkey. Unless you did something crazy to get banned. You know what, Devin? If people are playing this game with performance issues too, they probably won't have real-time lighting on either. Shadows, I mean. For when they go down to that subway.
Oh, so it won't even affect them.
Probably not.
So
But
why would they have performance issues at that point?
with the amount of lights and meshes that there were before, it didn't seem like it was very heavy down there now. My GPU didn't spin up like that mad.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because before it was like
It
under
looked
those each LED state was exposing and hiding like a mass amount of meshes.
It looks like there were more lights, I think, too. Just raw lights, no?
Nope, not one light has been removed.
Huh.
Except for in the subway shops.
Oh, okay.
There's one light that was removed on every shop.
I'm missing some light probes here. I don't know what you did. I'm scared to ask, though. Bubble is so laggy to move around in the scene view.
Really?
I'm not really sure why. I've been in larger levels.
Death by Monkey. He wrote a novel. That was pretty funny.
Murder their face. That sounds mean. That's a lot of light probes. Holy shit.
You're a lot of light probes. Yeah, we need to lower them out in city. I think I was just testing to see what it would look like with a bunch. Oh, that's cool. You moved my light probe sample into one of the rooms. That's not a bad idea. Or
Sorry,
did I?
what?
Or maybe I did that. You know the light probe reflective sphere?
It's a light probe reflective sphere.
Not light probe, sorry. The reflective probes. Reflective
yeah.
sphere. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thought I had that in like the middle of a corridor here in Market, but it got moved into one of the rooms, which has a nice softer light.
Oh yeah, there was some artifacting in the build.
No,
It was
that's
picking
great.
up some blackness. Yeah, cool.
Prefabs. Props. Windows.
$28 streams, damn. Yeah, I'd call that success.
Who?
Death by Monkey is a mod on 20 different streams on Twitch.
Wow. no collider tagging makes no sense.
Yeah, right. It'll just basically have no effect.
Oops, not grass, glass.
No matter what I do, these walls right at the entrance of the subway remain black. Looks like these were the ones that were anchor overrided to the subway.
Yeah.
Did you have these looking proper, or was that just an artifact you couldn't overcome?
You might want to unanchor them at that point. Anchor them to the city.
With the city. Stick out, so we're done with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do right there, because it's like...
none is probably the best.
I guess we could try light mapping just those.
Yeah, we could do that. I actually have a feeling with 5.2 that light probes are going to be something that are packaged with prefabs. Light probe universes will become a thing of the past. The big grids.
Yeah, well, that would seem ridiculous. They were like, you just gotta place these. I was like, what?
Yeah. Just do it like on a per prefab level. You get maybe even at vertex positions, like every other vertex or something like that.
Again,
capture the lighting right near the surface.
I've said this in the past, but it really only makes sense if they're gonna have nested prefabbing.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, that's a pretty red. Subway looks a lot better down here. I like the illuminated look.
Oh, that helped. Great. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, Death by Monkey.
Are the streams?
Mm-hmm.
This select, I mean, is really helpful.
Your selection things, yeah. Yeah, I was going insane. A couple of those parts. I was like, man.
Click, click, click.
Yeah. That's when I finally broke down and market. I was like, dude. Need some tools, man. We got some walls in here.
Pillar short. So we select everything between the main LOD.
1 and 2. Okay. Zero 1. Building 2. Calculate.
You farted first.
Telling. I don't know who I'm telling.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's the I think we might be able to get by without light mapping these. I was thinking, what about the fractured pieces? Would those need light mapping as well?
They would.
Means we'd have to ensure that before baking light mapping that we go through and enable the pieces that require.
Yeah, I know. It's, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. There is a tool that I made a while back for that, but I don't really like it. The Mass LOD Manager. Enable all LOD groups. Feels clunky. Oh shit. There's a texture scene shield in the stream catches that if you glance at it. What's up, Afterlife? Working on some final touches for these maps before we launch tonight.
Oh, texture issue. Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Probably doesn't really matter right now.
No, it does.
Okay.
City Park.
Solid bait.
UV. I have a huge whiteboard on my wall, you guys, that I write all these little bugs on.
Yep, our update should be coming out tonight, unless something seriously goes wrong between now and when we want to release. The last version is from February, early February. Big update coming out. Massive. Cornbridge 1, thanks for the follow, dude.
Yeah, how much time after we do this release would it take to tweak that update or that full screen thing, man?
It's already done.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, Afterlife, if you hit O, you can pull up the options menu and go to video, and there's an option for, well, there's a ton of options there, but there's a toggle for full screen. And mouse sensitivities and controls.
Oh, Kyle, shit.
Yeah, what's up?
Custom effect sounds in Park.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget that.
The lining up the,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, it's fine. I'm probably just gonna leave my stream name alone until we start streaming gameplay.
Yeah.
It'll become go from development to gameplay. Yeah, Afterlife, initially had the escape button, but there's actually an override in the Unity web player that if you hit escape, it will force it out of full screen mode and it will unlock your mouse as like a safety fallback in case a game tries to capture the user's mouse and not let them out. So there's nothing we can really do about that. We had to stop using escape for our options button.
I think I remember that was a big thing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, there's
I'm
nothing we can
sorry,
do.
I cannot do anything here.
I was like, this is ridiculous. Every game uses escape.
Yep.
My grandma knows what escape is.
On the standalone game, we should probably have it be escape still.
Oh, for
Or maybe
sure.
both of them, so that if
Yeah.
somebody's transitioning.
About 6 years to lead up to 2.0
Yeah.
Musars.
Nice, Afterlife. Wait till this update, dude. We've got performance updates, graphic updates, just...
But more importantly, Afterlife, did you shoot a bazooka at the billboards on top of the buildings and knock them down? That's my favorite part. If we can get around not re-recording those pieces, and they're already still there, let's not.
Okay.
The game is free to play. There's a link below. It will remain that way forever. There's some paid features that are optional if you want to get around not having to use the in-game currency that you earn and purchase the weapons now and there. But other than that, it's always 100% free to play.
Yep, nothing behind a pay gate that you can't unlock normally. With in-game currency.
I never understood that. It's like, hey, let's make it harder for people to see all of our work.
And mobile games are just notorious for it. I hate that. Oh, hey, bookshelves. Books.
Afterlife, you're absolutely right. We haven't yet done a second UX pass, but that is something we're going to reintroduce. We had those sort of tags in 1.0, like if you were running without using shift for X amount of time, a little flag would come up and say, hey, you should use shift to sprint, so we're going to reintroduce all those, but we're going to reintroduce it so it's tied to the back end of our website, our CMS, so we can just fill those out with conditional comments in a web form.
Kevin,
I know, that's a good idea. No, you can't right now.
you see on the screen this book?
What? That's funny.
It just says like Little Miss Piggy on the front.
Oh, you're increasing the quality of the texture. Nice. So
I
you
was gonna see if I could. Oh, it was weird.
I doubt your Windows 98 will run this.
He's trolling.
Afterlife, it will be a progressive experience tied to each account. So we can take analytic samples and determine, through an optional please don't show this anymore, how many times people prefer not to see that anymore, and then from there just take control of it. And on a per account level, after X amount of times of seeing X messages that we set on a per message level in our content management system, they'll go away and they won't come up anymore. That way the user experience is fluid. Or as Kyle said, oh my god, so much code he just said I have to write.
I wasn't even listening.
Nice. I know me and Kyle talk about that every once in a while, because like we tell people, give us your ideas, and then like people start giving us ideas, and they're like, yeah, we already thought about that one. We thought about that one, and after a while, it kind of feels like we're just being a dick. But honestly,
Yeah.
we've really thought about a lot of stuff. I mean, there was an entire year we didn't do any programming or art. We just talked and thought about it. Yeah, sorry about that, Afterlife. Chrome's a dick. I don't know what their problem is, but they just decided one day that they don't like the plugin. They don't like any sort of plugin like that. Any. I think that it eliminates like some older versions of Flash and stuff. But that's why we're hastily moving to our EXE. So, I don't know. I guess in a way that kind of helps us with sales in the EXE.
True.
Because we're not really saying that you can't play this. I mean, you can always use your other browsers or enable it through the options that we have listed on the website. But
I'm honestly happy that they're dropping plugin support.
yeah, it's going to go away.
It's forcing Unity to do things like WebGL.
Yeah, they gave plenty of notice, but the fact that they're the only ones doing it.
They probably thought everybody would jump on ship with them.
Yeah.
Look what we're doing. Everybody drop plugin support.
It's just too early, I felt. We know that, I know why they're doing it. They're trying to get everyone to move to WebGL. And if they're going to be the ones to take the initiative to do that, that's fine. But, man, WebGL is just not really ready, I feel. Not for what it is that you can do through the web player.
Yep.
Yeah, Afterlife, it really will. Because we can extend it out to so many different more platforms, like Steam. From our code base, the ability to work, that's about it. WebGL, if you were to look at all the features of WebGL, feature by feature, it's not missing anything. But in a collection, in a whole, like, to be able to pull off the frames that we need, I don't believe WebGL can do it quite yet. But I'm speculating quite a bit there because we haven't really hit the WebGL build button.
I did back in beta, and it was broken beyond even like looking at. I'm waiting. I'm not going to really look at WebGL, I don't think, until WebAssembly has been incorporated by all of the browsers, and we have proper multi-threading in a WebGL environment.
Yeah.
Once we have that, it could actually beat web player in performance if you're using multi-threading properly.
Yep. Afterlife, yes, actually. So, believe it or not, through our destruction recording system, we can extrapolate upon that into what we believe can be our own hand-rolled editor, which will be string-based, basically. So we provide, our assets within, like a web player or exe form. Nothing that they can actually take back to an object format into their 3D studios. But they could use our interface of our custom editor to, build maps and share them because they'll be string-based with their friends through our website, and they can all play it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have a bunch of different terrain templates and all of our assets for trees, and it'll be more or less them just placing them and we capturing the positions.
Shit out the entire level in a giant JSON string, and it could be good.
Pretty much.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Because, I mean, anybody that's already playing the game will have all of these assets that they're laying down within that sort of pre-wrapped editor experience. So capturing the positions in what you said, a delta form, you can get that down pretty far.
Yep. to the changes. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get that in a really really small format and share it across the community. Oh yeah, no, that's what makes games last for years, dude. Um, community generated content. Fuck yeah.
It's going to be a closed modding environment, Afterlife, similar to like Halo Forge, as
Right.
opposed to allowing people to load up their own model files and stuff like that. But it'll still be pretty customizable.
Yeah, we have licensing problems because I mean we don't own. I mean we purchase these assets, but we don't a lot of these assets, but we don't like own them, so we can't resell them, or even worse, just give them away.
Yeah.
We can use them in our game that we sell, but we can't sell the assets directly, or just let them leak.
We have so many tags and layers now. Fuck me. We have one free layer that we can use out of our 32.
Well, we better make good use of it. I say paper. Yeah, we should, if that's something you want to look at reinvesting time into, is a new tagging system.
Yes, I would love to. Just completely rip out the entire tags. We have to use the layers, unfortunately, but tags we can get.
We couldn't even get away with like a component. Ah, you fucking headphones.
For layers,
Yeah.
it's built into the physics engine, and that's the only way that I can have things ignore physics, basically. I could set my own system up for it, but it would be really clunky compared to that.
He's got a question for you, Kyle.
Because it only allows 32 layers. And we have used all of them.
Because you're being a naughty, naughty boy. A very, very naughty boy.
Toik, I think it thought you were spamming. I'm not sure why.
And that's why I don't have Nightbot on my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, famous last words, right? All of a sudden the trolls just start coming in. Spam! Nightbot loves ya.
Yeah, Afterlife, I had a lot of fun playing around in Forge, making your own game like modes and stuff. It's great. The amount of stuff that you could do with just their assets was pretty much unlimited. I saw like a soccer game with the hammers. That was really fun.
Okay, 4 more items.
Looks super rough over here.
Afterlife smoking is bad for you. Wait for me.
Drugs are bad. I'm not sure if it makes you happy, but I just took down a ticket called paper bullet tag.
You just what?
I made myself a ticket for paper bullet tags.
Oh, duh. Actually, I would prefer cloth more than anything. I haven't had any paper instances.
Okay.
Oh, that's not true. I guess those wood or those.
Could make it kind of interchangeable, usable for both.
Yeah, cardboard boxes. I could use that. But what type of paper? You had to be special, like colors and yeah. My God, that shadow distance.
You call it cloth?
No, I was just watching your stream. You went down the tunnel.
Yeah, would you rather cloth or paper if I was to add
Cloth.
another tag?
Absolutely cloth.
Why is it so bright on me?
I'm looking at these plastic crates and I have a note to make them destructible, but they're like plastic milk crates, and I'm not sure if they would just explode if a bullet hit them.
Probably.
Would they?
I think so.
Yeah, they probably would.
It would probably melt where the bullet hit and just shatter.
I was thinking it would just start like chipping at it. Not necessarily
Where
just.
are they at? How big are they?
Those little blue and red plastic food crates.
In market by like the stands?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think those things are so tickets.
Yeah. What about that wood chair?
Oh yeah, the chairs, that could be a good destruction.
I should definitely do that then. Okay. And that table maybe?
Which one? Oh,
same area. Yeah, we're still talking about the same area. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the market stands are destructible, but the table is not. Oh, I know I did the table not because there's things on it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we haven't done a recording pass. Whatever. We're making more work for ourselves. Okay, small crates will not become destructible, and that's just pointless. They're so small. That would actually hurt performance, if anything. Okay. Fix position of electric pole custom effects.
I think I need to add some code for that.
Yeah, I'll save that. But for right now, it just spawns in the middle of the pole and stays there.
Yeah, I'm probably going to add an XYZ offset.
I wonder if I could just parent it, play awake.
Add a parent and then the child of the
Particle.
The particle is just in a different area.
I'd have to remove the custom effect. Oh shit! I'll do it right now. I gotta do recalculate on all these custom effects.
Where is this light coming from?
Down there?
Is it from outside?
It's the store above it.
It's so bright. The light's just bleeding down.
Yeah.
Wow. How could we block that?
You would have to deattach that portion of the subway and use an anchor override, but then I've already done it once. But then it just like suddenly just stops. Like the light just stops, right? And it looks really weird. So I just left it the way it was. I was accepting the inevitable.
In game, it's like sunny down here.
Oh, I don't know about that. Is it because we have light probes in areas that we're not supposed to be actually probing anything?
No, it's those point lights. You're 100% right. The range on them extends past the bottom of the subway.
Oh, you want to maybe tweak the settings on those ones alone?
Yeah.
Won't break
We might be
prefab.
able to get, actually, yeah. I think we might be able to get the effect by just increasing the intensity and lowering the distance. We'll see.
Yeah, flipping the settings.
That's kind of weird. I thought that if you had shadows enabled, like that wouldn't really happen. The bounce you can see here too. Oops.
Don't forget to turn down the books.
Oh, yeah, I put them back down 1024.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what it looks like. Okay, I can't listen to it.
Well, I guess while it's updating all custom effects, I can smoke a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
So excited. You feel solid about this, man?
Oh, I do. Very.
I'd say we sat on it for a while.